Hi friends, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to be sharing lots of garden design updates with you. We have some new garden furniture I want to share with you that I think matches the library just perfectly. Then I'm going to take you inside the library because Josh has finished the interior and I can't wait for that door to swing open and for you all to see what lies inside. I also want to share with you that I have figured out how I'm going to create the book nook, the materials that I'm going to use, and then an unexpected change is that the library is actually moving. So I'll share about that more in this video and also in an upcoming video. But first, let's start out by taking a look at this beautiful garden furniture from Plow and Hearth. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you might recall that we used to have plastic Adirondack chairs on the deck, and then there was some wood Adirondack chairs that I had found from the side of the road underneath the Coosa dogwood. But I really wanted to focus this year on removing all the plastic from my garden and having all of the materials match as much as possible. And so when I saw these beautiful eucalyptus chairs from Plow and Hearth, I thought, this is the perfect color, and I love that they're made of natural material, that they don't have any plastic in them. And so I went ahead and got 6, and I also added on the ottomans and the side tables for the 2 on the deck. And let me know what you think in terms of the color. I think they match really nicely with the garden library, and I was asking you if you think I should stay in the raised beds. And a lot of you mentioned that you thought it was nice to have that contrast, so I'm going to take your advice and leave them be. I'm also going to take your advice, and in regards to the ladies' mantle that I was going to interplant through the cracks of the deck, I'm going to use creeping thyme instead, thanks to one of your comments. And we're going to go ahead and seed that into the cracks, I guess I would say maybe early April. So that'll be really fun, and creeping thyme is probably a better choice than ladies' mantle. So let me take you on a tour of the interior of the garden library first, and then I'll explain how it's moving, why it's moving, and where the book nook is going to be. Grace, will you open the door to the library for us? I'll help you. So here it is, friends. Isn't it absolutely stunning? I'm so amazed that having the inside finished actually makes the garden library feel bigger. Now this space is only 8 by 8 feet, and of course the bookcases and the mantle take up some room, but after Josh finished everything, it really felt bigger inside. So I have so many really cool and unique details to share with you. And I did share with you about how this floor matches perfectly with the siding in a previous video, and I definitely don't want to cover that up. That is so beautiful, and I'm just going to leave it be so we can all enjoy it. Now, isn't Josh from Wrestler Design Company just so talented? This mantle took my breath away the moment I saw it. It really reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, and it's a custom mantle that he made. He just imagined it all himself. He added all of this beautiful floral detail. And not only is that rose detail beautiful, but I love the small daisy details that he added down here. And those are actually echoed on the door frame that I'll show you in a second. Another detail that he added was this amazing molding at the top, and it almost reminds me of teeth, which I thought was so special because my grandfather was a dentist, so that was kind of a fun ode to him in a way. I also really love that Josh put the shelves on pegs. They're on these removable pegs, so we can actually remove some of the shelves, move them around as we want to. And I've commissioned a piece of art from my dad to go here, so we might be removing a shelf there. Up on top, we're going to have a large antique mirror, but overall, it's just so nice to have the ability to change it up as we add things into the library. And in terms of lighting and finishing, I'm going to keep everything really simple and old. Every single piece that we put into the library, I want to be a used piece, preferably by an artisan. And I've started to collect some of those pieces already. And I've also set myself a really strict budget, $25 or less per item. So the other day, I found a handmade box for $14 and it had the person's name on the back of it that had done this floral artwork on the box, and I put all of my grandma's ribbons in there. So in addition to books, we're going to be housing her ribbons, her awards, all her accolades. That's something that she never did. I know she just shoved them under her bed, but I really want to display them proudly within the library. So now let me talk you through where the library's moving and why we're doing this. Basically, I decided that I want to put the book nook behind the library. So we're going to have a brand new pad laid directly in front of this pad. That means that this raised bed and this raised bed are going to be removed. Eventually I'll put them back and have them go the other direction, but they'll go away for now. A new pad will be laid right here. The library will move up, I think it's 10 feet now. So we'll have all this space around the back, and we'll also have an empty pad. And on that empty pad is where I'm going to put the book nook. So I'll put a drawing of this book nook on the screen now because it's going to be kind of hard to explain. But basically, it's going to be a hidden area behind the garden library that's made of eucalyptus screens and planter boxes that, arranged in kind of a almost enclosed square, will create a living book nook. So friends, I'd love to hear your thoughts on these garden updates. I'm also going to be creating a lane of sweet peas in rainbow order from white to deep blue. I'll share more details on that in the weeks to come. Tomorrow we'll be planting out our ranunculus in these two front raised beds, and I'll probably go ahead and film the removal of these raised beds and the movement of the library from its current position to the new pad. I'll put links to everything we talked about today in the description section below, but mainly I just want to thank you so much for the opportunity to come into your homes and talk about gardening. Thanks for filling my life with so much purpose and joy. Here's to lots more flowers in 2024 and lots of time in our new garden library. Bye friends.